We now cut across to breaking news coming in of how US report has busted China's lies. In fact, accusing China of misinformation drive post Operation Sindoor. Now, according to this report, where they state that China spread lies against Rafale jet. This US report also claiming that it was China that had peddled AI images of Rafale jets. This report that also states that China tarnished Rafale only to promote J-35. US report exposing China on the lies that were peddled post Operation Sindoor. Let me cut across to my colleague Pranay Upadhyay, joining us with further details of what this report states.
The latest report of the United States Commission of China's Economic and Security Review clearly states that how China used the India-Pakistan Operation Sindoor conflict for its own benefit to sell its own defense deal, but not only on the count of harnessing it for its own profit-making and defense deals, but also to tarnish the image of India, to use the AI imagery of the supposed debris of Indian fighter jets. So all these things are being highlighted by a US Commission report, which is a commission which works for the US House of Congress, and thus this independent commission submits its report to the US Congress for their further advice and action. So definitely in this report, they clearly mention that how the information warfare was used, and we know that post Operation Sindoor, the Deputy Chief of Indian Army, Lieutenant General Rahul R. Singh, also mentioned the fact that how China helped Pakistan, how the Pakistani weaponry is largely of Chinese origin, how China provided the air-to-air missiles to Pakistan, and how the Pakistani air defense system was also being assisted by the Chinese side, and also how the intelligence input from China helped Pakistan to launch attack on India. So clearly all these facts are in the information domain, but the latest report clearly highlights the role played by China in terms of aggravating the conflict, and in terms of harnessing for its own benefit, and how China used the AI imagery to show down that how Rafale is not a good aircraft, while they were promoting the J-35s, their 5th generation fighter jets. They are also selling this fighter jet to Pakistan. These are also this has also been also mentioned in the report. Besides that, there is another critical and an important factor mentioned in this report, which clearly highlights that China played a key role to persuade Indonesia not to buy the Rafale jets post Operation Sindoor.
Continue talking to us, Pranay. This is critical because our forces have known all along to how China was aiding Pakistan on several fronts, providing them advancement in terms of technology, in terms of weaponry and even vectors. But the kind of interests that China was catering to itself by peddling fake news, by helping Pakistan, give us more details on that.
If you see, Swesha, how China is trying to play a key role in the global weapon market or global defense market. China is relatively a new entrant, but they are catching up. They are trying to harness their economic leverage to turn into the defense deals as well. We have seen how China is trying to push their weapons, their military platforms in the African market, in the Central Asian market, in various other countries, and that's why China had its own material interest to push the narrative that how Pakistan succeeded with the help of the Chinese weaponry, and this narrative they also propagated it. This is they also pushed this narrative through their the social media technology, the social media platforms, and they created fake accounts for that, and not only fake accounts, but they used the fake imagery as well.
Pranay, I request you to stay on with us as we cut across to more breaking news coming in.